Hi, is everyone ready for Arcane?
I think so.
We are.
Mom here.
Storm here.
Kimmy here.
We are very excited to be watching the 3rd episode of Arcane today.
We are.
We were just discussing what happened last episode.
Oh, boy.
Last week's episode's title was Some Mysteries Are Better Left Unsolved.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that was bad. I mean, Silco gave that kid the serum to drink, remember?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Silco.
Where
Did he
is he? We
survive?
haven't seen him.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, that was at the end of it, right?
Right.
So
Yeah. Obviously this time.
Silco was very confident, I guess. Like, he didn't move at all. I mean, here the mouse had the serum and killed the cat, no problem. So to be able to just stand next to that guy and just think that nothing's going to happen to you, like, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
And his eye kind of changed too.
It did.
The kid's eye did as well, just like
Silco.
Silco's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to
a
know
little bit.
that story and what's going on with his eye. I don't know if he experimented with this serum as well and it went wrong for him. I mean, look, he looks burned on half
Yeah, he does.
his face. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so he went through something pretty traumatic too, whether it was his own doing or someone else. I don't know. But yeah, so that's not good that he has that power. And now Vi is giving herself up, right?
That's right.
She's waiting for them to arrest her.
That's right. Because
Yeah.
you know, Vander won't do anything. He doesn't want. He just wants to be. You know, he just wants to be passive. Let it go. Just don't rile anyone's feathers up. Just leave it be. Let's not shake anything up. So. She's
And
like,
it
"No."
stinks because he was a strong warrior before, and he probably still is, but he just knows what it brings. And telling Vi that too, because she's very similar, I guess, to how he was when he was a kid. And he's like, look at all the people that died. Your parents might still be alive if we didn't do that before. And now she seems to be going down the same cycle. But what do you do if you just push over? If you just roll over, they're going to walk all over you. And, you know, when she got so upset and started talking about, you know, how they're treated compared to the people in the upper city, like, that's very sad. Like, that's a horrible way, you know, to feel about yourself too. It's like, you know, you're abused and you're seen as, you know, you're belittled and that you're nothing
like,
compared
rubbish.
to the rich and the people who have more, and it's just awful.
It is awful. Yeah.
Yeah, so I am curious too, when the guards go to arrest Vi, are they going to be satisfied with that? Because, you know, they know there were multiple kids.
That's right.
Right. Is she going to, you know, give them up as well? Probably not.
No, because I feel like they might torture her, do something really bad to her. It's just going to get worse. I don't think it's a good idea. She's trying to do the right thing. She's trying to find a good way to do it by giving herself up, which is so selfless to do.
Yeah.
It is, and they might use her as an example. Of what not to do.
horrible.
Don't go
Yeah,
near.
I think it's just going to get worse from here on out.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be good. So shall we get into this episode?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it. So 103.
Ever wonder what it's like to drown? Whispering in low tones to let it in.
Is that Silco?
Yeah, it looks like him when he's down.
Yeah, it sounds like him.
And the world will fade.
Jeez. His eyes bleeding.
Yes.
To survive, you could pass a lifetime without ever facing a choice like that. But it changes you forever.
Oh. Vander.
Don't have
Okay.
much time.
That's
How did
good.
you find me? What have you...
What's he doing? No. He's taking a...
You'll oblige a doomed man one last smoke.
She knows it's him.
What? Oh my God.
The soldiers did the take Vander. And her.
No!
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yep.
No.
Oh, him too.
Oh,
No.
God,
What's he gonna
is
do to
so
Vander? No!
Whoa.
Come on.
Oh God, he's so evil.
Oh, they're taking him on his by the head.
Grabbing him.
Oh.
Oh,
That's horrible.
Oh, good butcher.
witness
It's one hit each.
Well, we could test it if we had access to my equipment.
Which is being destroyed tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I meant to tell you.
No.
Well,
You heard
keys.
the council. If we're wrong,
Got to be right, then.
And I'm still numb by this whole thing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you saw him out there.
What about Vander?
You know, where they take him.
What's he gonna do to him?
Ooh.
Oh.
Taking organs.
I just need to scare them. They won't dare set.
Oh, he's...
Oh, look at him.
He looks more normal again, so it's not permanent.
We shared a vision, Vander. A dream of freedom. I trusted you.
Oh, so he was the one.
And you betrayed me.
Why?
When your blood mixes with the filth and the river toxins eat through your nerves.
When you put it that way.
Hated you for what you'd done.
Oh, he's gonna stab him.
Played lapdog after everything we suffered.
Oh, no.
Goodness.
Brother,
Look at what you've done,
Huh.
Benzo.
now I'll show you what you really are.
Oh, no. Don't give him that
Right,
purple
don't.
stuff.
Oh, boy.
Ah, see, she's with him.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Oh,
Until now.
Wait a minute, it's
What a
isn't my
surprise.
bedroom.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you're right.
that's gonna work.
He's my new partner.
We're in sync
Even
close.
if you managed to prove your theory, the council would destroy it.
Jaime Dingo will recognize the potential.
Oh, make him disappear?
I know it sounds impossible, but when have we ever let that stop us? Please.
The work just doesn't end.
Well, I suppose that's a sign of
Huh,
good business.
let me see.
Dibs on the bat.
No, I found it. Stop being such a big baby. Hey, those are Vanders. Slow down. What's going on?
Benzo's dead. It tore him apart.
Do you know where they took him?
Echo followed them. I know what I said.
I want to fight. I can help.
You're not ready.
It's too
You're all
dangerous.
I have left.
Oh, she wanted to go with him
I
so
know.
bad.
Will she stay?
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
He just
Right there. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
look at all of them she has.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
She's connecting it, though. She knows. She's upset, too, that Benzo died. She can't help, but she really, like, lost it.
Oh, boy, she sure is.
It's never done that before.
Not again.
Ooh, shards of glass.
Oh, look at yeah.
Coming back to you.
Whoa.
Kill him.
Lucky if that's it. Just sitting there by himself. Ah,
How did you
Finesse.
get in? You have to get out.
it's a trap.
Now.
Yeah, see.
It was too easy.
This will be a very short reunion.
Oh.
It's either going to be very good or very bad.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay. Just one hit. That's awesome. Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's taking out a lot, though. That's good. Yeah. Ooh, look at his sword. Or his knife. Wow, two at the same time.
Oh, jeez.
So unfair. Oh, God, get out of there. He's really fast,
Oh,
too.
my God.
Yeah, he just kills his
Oh,
own.
my God.
Oh, it's not gonna be good.
Oh,
Nope.
God, no.
Holy crap. Ew.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Okay.
Stop this lunacy and quit!
They're almost through.
Was he remembering the movements? Huh.
Will you please stop hovering?
I'm not sure how to do that, sir.
Oh, with the monkey head too. How fitting.
Yeah.
How that guy charged the wall. Haha.
He's like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Come on, go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Right off the building side. It's lighting everything on fire. Wow. Him too.
Blown up.
Wow, incredible.
Oh no! Oh, no, that ain't.
God.
No!
Oh my gosh.
both.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you kidding me? No! Using power she doesn't understand. Oh, the kids are
the kids are
crushed.
gone.
No.
Oh, it's 2 boys.
Oh.
Kill them. Ooh. He's like, that's it. I'm going back to how I was.
Yeah.
That's right.
Doesn't help. Doesn't help. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Oh, this is terrible. Oh,
Now she's gonna know.
Yeah.
She's gonna know Powder did it.
No! Backstabber!
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I hate you. Same way. No.
Come on.
Like everyone's dying in this
Yes,
episode.
that's right. Wow.
Oh, he's gonna push him over.
No.
Oh.
You know, it's not gonna like sink into his blood.
Oh my god.
Yep. Wow.
Oh, very
Oh, snapped his neck, crushed his head.
exactly. Yeah.
How is she gonna get out of this?
Gonna save
Oh, to save her.
Yeah.
Oh god, look at his body. Oh, blood's everywhere.
Take care of Powder.
It worked!
No, she has no idea.
My monkey bomb finally worked!
She doesn't realize.
I told you to stay away.
Oh,
Struck her.
my god.
You can't hate her for that. She did it too.
No. She has no one now.
There's a fire behind her. Don't leave her there. Oh, no.
Not him.
I was
No,
gonna grab
no.
No.
You son of a... Oh, look at him.
Oh, they're all there.
What's he gonna do? I don't know.
She is not my sister anymore.
So come with me.
We'll show them.
We'll show them. I'll turn you into
We will show them
a
all.
wonderful villain.
Oh,
Man.
no. Whoa, how
The
depressing.
boys are gone. Dad's
Everyone.
gone.
Yeah. Wow. Oh boy, how depressing.
That was
That was horrible.
emotional, terrible.
That's really bad.
That's really
That's
Wow.
Oh,
and all
wow.
she wanted to do was help.
Yeah, she did.
She had no idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's horrible.
I always try to think the best. Like this show, it's definitely more adult themed. We
Yes,
knew that from the
definitely,
start,
yes.
but to actually see it go this far,
Oh, wow.
where I was in denial, thinking that Powder was actually going to do some good and help save them, and I didn't think she was going to, maybe ruin something, but I didn't think she was actually going to kill loved ones
Yeah, she
and
didn't
kill everyone.
realize, yeah.
She killed everyone
Yeah, she did
almost.
almost everyone, yeah.
Her whole family, and she didn't know. And it shows you that, I mean, labeling it as a cartoon, I don't try to do that. Like, we watch a lot of things, or I have seen things that are very adult, like animes and stuff, certain ones. But with this, I still was in that state of mind thinking she'd be able to help them, and she couldn't.
Yes,
Couldn't.
like she'd be proven
That's right.
eventually.
Yeah, like I
but-
can prove myself to them, and she really did mean well, but she used something she didn't
That's
understand.
right, she
I
didn't
mean,
definitely understand it at all.
I mean, even just having an explosive go off is a risk, anyways.
Yes.
I mean, you don't know how big the explosion's going to be,
Yes.
and
She
used
had how
the
many
gem she
crystals
didn't
in
know.
that monkey bomb? She
Yeah.
had like what, 3 or 4.
That's
So
right.
Yeah, I don't know, like
that's a lot.
maybe in the body because it looked like she was putting a lot in there, and then the one
Yeah.
it was just clapping the one, but it was probably activating all of them.
Yeah. come out one at
it
a
was an
time.
incredible power. So she was able to get her bomb to work, but look at what happened. This is so heartbreaking.
Chain
The
reaction.
boys, they were
It was.
almost on their way out.
Yeah, they were.
You know, and that also says something too, because it makes it even worse, the fact that they probably were going to get out of there without her help.
Yep.
Yeah.
He opened up a full hole. I thought he was only going to get that one brick out, and Milo was able to unlock his father. And then you had Vi, who was incredible with the gauntlets, just
Wasn't
fighting.
she?
And, you know, they all did their part very
They
well.
did. Even Vander gave his part where he was giving Milo encouragement, you know, about unlocking. And it was
So you gotta
incredible
focus.
that they
Great
all
job.
worked together. Yes.
Yeah, they're a great family unit, and it's just so tragic to see that Powder really did ruin everything.
Right. Now
Cost
Silco
lives.
Now Silco has powder too.
I
He's gonna
know,
convince her
what
to
a
Mold
twist
her
there.
to what he wants now.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
right.
last thing that Vi did was grab her, and I don't blame her, but you're in that state of mind, like, she just murdered everyone, didn't realize she did. She tried to do the right thing, she didn't listen, you know, because Vi always defended her, and she went against her, you know, her word again, and it destroyed everything.
It did, and those words are never going to leave Powder's mind, you know.
Yeah, she violently attacked her,
sister
she
calling
punched her or something.
You know, a jinx, and Milo
right,
was
jinx,
right,
yeah.
and
all those words.
Yeah.
she's gonna
Yeah,
go back
now
with
he's
a
got something,
vengeance.
yeah.
I mean, all these emotions already, hearing about the other two dying in the beginning, and she was like crying and so upset in that moment where she was just sitting there like screaming, and the phlegm and the tears coming off. Like,
I know.
it was just so intense of a moment where she was almost like, I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, when you lose a loved one like that, and how Vi is so disturbed and just like, I don't even know, like Benzo like was torn apart. I've never seen that ever happen before, and it was just monstrous or whatever. And the way that Powder's coping with it, I mean, she's like full on freaking out, like beyond,
Sure.
you know, normal
Right.
grieving,
That's right.
where it was like almost losing control too
Yeah,
much.
Definitely,
and I
yeah.
thought she was actually gonna, you know, detonate one of those crystals right then and there
Like
because
she was
she
hitting
was
herself
yeah.
too.
right
and-
because they were in that chest,
yeah.
and I
jeez.
mean that could have happened right then and there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean,
They don't respect. She doesn't respect it. She doesn't know about it. So,
Yeah, she
and
was
she's
young.
so vulnerable. She's so young.
Yeah,
You know, she's very
young.
impressionable. So she's not going to. You know, she just wants to be a part of the team. Not
Yeah.
only just the family, but she doesn't want to be left left alone.
Yeah.
She wants to help out, but
Oh, jeez.
just
Yeah.
didn't work out.
No,
Wasn't
it
in the
didn't.
cards.
I mean, I'm so sick to my stomach right now. I'm just like taking in all the information. This was really sad. I mean, talk about a realistic hello, like
Whoa.
things aren't always happy, and we knew things were building up. But look at even Grace, like right away, she was the immediate first gruesome death.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And the way that it was animated, like just so incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just floored, and having her, like, you don't even see it. You see the action through Vi's window and just the blood splatter. And the next scene is just with a look of horror on Grace's face, her dead on
That's
the
it.
ground like that.
Oh.
And it was from her, you know, her soldier giving them up, and
That was
Made a
part
deal.
of the deal, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's shady, and it looks like he doesn't have any control in it. I don't know, because he got
Now
really
he
mad with
feels
the
bad.
money
Yeah.
and threw it on the ground. Like,
yes,
at least he has
it wasn't
some soul.
Yes, it wasn't supposed to go down like that. And now he's helping out Vi. Don't say anything, or he'll know where you are.
Oh, that's true.
So he and Vi are together. So
I mean,
maybe he knows that he was in too far, too deep, too
Yeah.
far.
it's upsetting, very upsetting, but what a powerful episode. I mean,
sure.
obvious question, what do you think's going to happen next time? I mean, here, do you think Powder's going to reunite with Vi, or do you think now she's going to stay with
I
Silco?
think Silco's got it right now. He should probably stay with Silco. He's put a lot of things in
I think he's going to brainwash her
Yeah, I
into
think so.
helping him for the greater good, and she's going to think it's for, you know, someone really wants me, someone wants my talent, you know,
That's right,
someone,
that's right. Yeah.
you know, wants to take me under their wing. Oh, you know, I think
Yeah.
eventually she's going to become a weapon, a big weapon against Vi, only because she's going to be under Silco's hands and his
Yeah.
brainwashing.
This is so sad. I mean, what a twist, huh?
That's right.
is.
Here, Vi only wanted to protect her sister, and even
That's it.
gave her encouragement to try to help out where she thought it was okay to, because she wants to have her feel comfortable with what they do and to be stronger in their kind of world. And now, like, it's just all backwards, you know, because she didn't listen this time because it was too dangerous. And I just keep reliving that moment, like they all could have got out of there without her help, and look what happened. Now everyone's dead. She's now with Silco. They're separated, and now Vi is with Marcus, which I'm hoping is okay. I think that might be a good thing now. I mean, he did save her life. I'm sure if she did try to save Powder, she probably would have died there, especially with all the numbers. I mean, Silco alone is scary, but he had all the muscle there, so
Right.
there was no chance.
And I think now he has connections with the upper world, so now he can bring her up there, and maybe she'll connect with Jason.
With Jace,
Jace,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe
Jace.
she'll connect with Jace and, counteract this, because she needs someone up above to help, because there's no way she can't fight him alone down there.
Yeah. How amazing. I mean, I like the transitions too, where we're watching the underground and then we're watching Piltover, and you have Jace and Victor, working on this science magic miracle, and they're so driven.
It's working.
So them sneaking around, and then you have some sneaking around in here, and then you have buildup of this extraordinary gem that it's like science that can contain magic, and then you have it chaos on the other side with Powder. Just having that, like, wow, look at this amazing, beautiful discovery, and then this tragic end as well. It's just
yes. It just goes to show you, in the wrong hands, what can happen.
Oh, sure.
Even though this was innocent wrong hands, but, it could be used for very powerful, terrible things.
Yeah.
Silco taking Powder in now. I probably going to give her that serum.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. I really hope not. I thought he was going to do something like that in the alley. Be like, oh, here you go, take this and go after your sister. You're mad at her? Go now. But he's probably like, oh, I'm going to condition her and use her later.
Yeah, I think he's going to slowly take over her.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really bad.
Her.
Well, I want to say, I mean, it was a very good episode. This was so impactful, and what a huge turning point. We lost so many lives. I mean, just of the people we know. Like, that's huge. This was so sad. I mean, keep seeing this image of Vi against that big guy.
Yeah, and she went right up to him. I mean, she doesn't pull any punches.
I mean, the weapons, Vander's weapons are incredible too, and she's a strong fighter, but to go against like someone with that many muscles, like heck no, but it just shows like how good her skills are, and with those weapons, she's a force to be reckoned with, and to go after all of them, like how brave, just to keep on going.
My God.
Absolutely, and even to see Vander in his true form, like how he was.
That's right.
Go back to that to defend his family, and to defend what, he was just all full on going after Silco, and it was just amazing how to see him in his full effort, and Silco knew it. He goes, now it's good to see you like that, you still have it. He knew.
I mean, Silco, he was smiling a bit, and he seemed to really like it, and for to see Vander like that, it was very impressive, and he was just like probably just so mad. His kids are dead, and he fought off so many, and then to go against the guy with the upgraded serum in his blood, and look how vicious he is, like a monster, and he was like really holding his own against him for a little bit at least.
Right, and it just goes to show you what Vander was tampering down within him. He knew what he was capable of, but probably the kids didn't realize what he was capable of, thinking he was so passive, prior to this, and saying, you're being too passive, you really have to go for it. And this is the reason he didn't want that to come out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He didn't want the fighting to come back out.
Yeah, because then it just starts a cycle of hate and killing. And
he made a truce. He made a deal, and he was standing by it.
Yeah, he didn't want any more death on his hands.
That's right.
That's right.
So another curious thing that hopefully I'm sure we'll learn more about is with the flashbacks that we had of Silco and Bender.
Yeah, they were old friends.
They were old friends. He kept saying brother. I don't know if they're actually related or not. Maybe they are, but sometimes when you have a camaraderie, like a real deep bond, they might just say brother or something. Yeah. but why was Vander strangling him and he lost an eye? His eye was at least bleeding when he was getting strangled underwater.
Mm-hmm.
And just the narrative there where he's like the toxins of the water or something, just, you know,
Yes.
it changes you or something. And I was like, oh, that's nasty. Like, it really puts it in perspective on how brutal, like even worse that actually is.
Yes.
But why? And then Vander's saying, well, I regret that. I really, truly regret that. But why does he regret it? Like, why did he do it in the
Yes, what
first
did he
place?
do?
Definitely.
Yes. Why did he
Right?
do that?
Like, I want to know more there. So I know that Vander probably had a bad past in his own way, too. Like, he wasn't perfect and did bad things, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But he made this monster. Maybe he made Silco the way he is today, which is, it sounds like that.
Right. I mean, they were fighting by themselves. There was no one else around, so he was just going at him underwater. So this is Silco's way. Actually, Silco's probably saying, "Aha, I got you back," you know.
Yeah.
Probably.
You gotta love your loved ones.
That's right.
You gotta love them.
That's right.
That's right.
Man, we need something happy after this, but
Whoa,
this
yes,
was
whoa,
so
that
freaking
was
tragic. I don't even know
morbid.
what's gonna happen next. I mean, poor Vi. I mean,
I know.
we're just gonna have two different worlds going on now. I mean, we already see that with the above city, underground city, and now we're gonna see it with the sisters.
What's gonna happen with Powder now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Powder's gonna stay with
Oh my
Silco in the
God,
underground.
yeah,
I'm
I like
assuming
that.
now with Vi with Marcus that she's gonna be above ground.
Right. And it's sad because the last words that Vander said to Vi was, you know, take care of Powder.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
And then right
And
after
even
that-
before that, like way before, he even said to her, like, protect the family or something.
Yes.
So even those two strong meanings, that's always on his mind. He always, like, he took them in.
That's right,
And
yeah.
he probably felt guilty because of, you know, her parents. They probably would have been alive if I didn't start this or
Right.
something. And,
Yeah.
and he just adopted all these kids, and out of love, but out of guilt too. And he's just all about that, even with his dying breath, knowing like all the danger. It's
yeah,
always about
right.
protect the family, protect Powder. So that's going to be, I think, an important thing to hopefully
Extremely.
keep them together, if that's
Extremely.
even possible.
And hopefully Vi will, you know, come to terms and really try to get Powder away from him
Yeah, I hope
with
so.
her, you know, accepting it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I really, it's hard to wait
It's
because
gonna
this
be
one's
a
such
challenge.
a good show. My God, I'm like so disturbed right now and upset, but it's a very good show. And the animation again is just incredible. I'm going to say that every time. I'm just so impressed by like the different style. Like it's so fluid, but the textures of it looking like strokes of paint and you know, just
really
shadows,
is.
lighting,
Yeah,
everything
it's
about it. Is
When the
just
blood
incredible.
is dripping, when the sweat and there's
Oh,
the
yeah.
saliva, I mean, you can really just
Yeah, everything
feel
about it.
for
You just
it.
feel the weight.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's amazing. So hug someone that you love.
That's
You
right.
never know.
That's
But we'll
for
see you
sure.
very soon. As always, please subscribe. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.